So today we're going to do an overdrive SORA exploration of how to use audiobooks and ebooks on your iPad or your phone or any device that you want. SORA here is this blue astronaut fellow. You can see him right here. He's also in my home bar right here. I can drop him in there. There you see that he is. So I open up SORA. You first have to log in with your school. You just have to type in Hood River, and you can see it pop up below. You click "This is my school." And then you have your three choices. If you select school, either a staff member or a high school student or a kindergarten through 8th grade student, make sure you pick which one fits for you. They each have separate logins. The K-8 student has prompts, so you can see its first name, last name. The high school student is the prefix lowercase HRV plus your 6-digit student ID number. It is case sensitive. And then staff, you log in with your standard username and password. Today I will demo logging in as a middle school or elementary school student. Once I log in, you will see that it will show me everything that I have currently checked out. So you can see that I am either reading or listening, so I'm listening to Bomb, which is an awesome book about the development of the atomic bomb and espionage and spying and Nazi Germany and Soviet Union and the KGB and the Manhattan Project. And then I'm reading Turtles All the Way Down. And it's just great to have both of them. It's great to listen to things when I am just hanging out at my house or I'm in the car, and I love listening to stories, and it tells me all about things I can't do or understand in other ways, and I just kind of like listening to stories. It's a great way. So you can also see everything that you might be interested in here below based upon what you've checked out in the past. If something of here interests you, you can just click on it, and shows you what the book is. It gives you information. If you want to borrow the book, all you have to do is click borrow. Here, the borrow button, the blue idea underneath the book title. So you click borrow, and it will then automatically download and open a book for you. March is a story. This is a graphic novel. The author, John Lewis, he is a congressman, and this book won the National Book Award, I think last year. And so it's an amazing book about the civil rights movement. And there's 3 books in this series, so we have all of them. And just a great way, you can just scroll through it like this. This book downloads automatically to your device, so once you leave school or you log back in at your house on a different device, it automatically picks up where you left off, just like Netflix does. So if you're listening to a book or reading a book, it doesn't matter, it'll just pick up right where you left off no matter what device you're on. By picking the middle of the screen, it gives you all the options. You can close it over here with the X, and the opposite side where the pancakes are, the 3 lines, you can click on those, and that allows you to change your reading settings, or you can scroll through chapters. You can change the color on this one to whatever you might want to do. If you'd like to do that, it also allows you to change font and other things. So I'm going to close it out. I can explore my library right here by exploring everything, and it gives you all these different books that we have in the collections. And so there's book series books. There's all these subjects here. You can see juvenile fiction or nonfiction or even more by exploring subjects, and you can kind of scroll through them and see different books that we have. There's also a lot more other options as you scroll down. You'll find there's audiobooks that you can pick, and you can scroll those by clicking the titles. And then you go down more. There's books in Spanish, new books, new audiobooks, popular books, graphic novels, and then OBOB books, poetry books as you get down here even more. So there's a lot of books for everybody. If you have a book in mind that you want to search for, up top here where the magnifying glass is, you click search for a book, and I'm going to type in Lumberjanes, and you find that, and it will pop up the book. Hopefully you have to spell it correctly or else you won't find it. To borrow a book, again, you just click borrow, or you click the title if you want to know more about the book, and it opens up and allows you to borrow it over here. If you're not sure if you want to read this book, you don't have to, but if you do, you just click borrow, the blue button over here, and again, it checks the book out. It says I've reached my loan limit, so you have to return something. You're only allowed to have 3 books, and so to return something, you go to your shelf, which is at the bottom here, the 3 books. And I returned one of the books, so I will return March, and you can return by clicking the options button, and so the options button is right under open book, and here you can actually renew the book. When you want to renew, you can return the book. You can send it to a different device like a Kindle if you have a Kindle, which is kind of nice. Or you can mark as done, or you can even look at notes or highlights that you might have taken. So I'm just going to click return. So I click return again, and now my book is returned, and now I'm allowed to check out another book. So I can go back to search again under the Explore tab, and I can go click Explore, and I go search for a book, and I will type in my title, Harry Potter, and you can see sometimes there's a hold on them. So if there's a hold on them, you could place a hold and you could be like next in line. Or if you want to borrow a book, you just click, this is an audiobook, because there's headphones, and you can scroll through it. Obviously all the Harry Potter books are very popular, and so that's how it goes. And maybe if you want to find a different title, you can just maybe go through book series, and you open up Percy Jackson, you click borrow, and it automatically downloads the title for you and opens it up to where you want to be. And you can click on it and you can scroll through it left and right, just like this. And if you want to go to a certain title, you go to a title. But all in all, you can just start reading this way. Again, by clicking the middle of the button, you can change the font size. By the text scale, you can change what it looks like over here. And if you have a dyslexia, I even have a dyslexic font for you to read. All in all, it's a super easy thing to do. It's user friendly, and I think everybody has no problem figuring it out just like you will. It's a great way to listen and to read books and to find things any time of the day. Instead of having to go to the library can come to you, which I think is amazing. There's thousands of titles here waiting for you to listen to them or read them or view them in the graphic novels. So enjoy it. And you can always request more titles by emailing me, matthew.gerlich@hoodriver.k12.or.us, or just tell your teacher books that you might want to have on here, and we'll find them for you. And that's the best part about it. This library keeps growing the more you want it to grow. Have a great day. Enjoy your listening and reading. Bye-bye.